Talking Heads. Once in a lifetime, the best of Talking Heads. It was a memorable day in 1977. The Ramones had released the single Sheena is a Punk Rocker, and it was the first of their songs to get a lot of radio play. They were very much the band of the moment, and I saw them at Friars in Aylesbury, supported by the band that was talked about as the band of the future, Talking Heads. They were hard to classify at the time, though their quirky style of white funk would become a whole post-punk style of its own a few years later. They looked like young accountants. The focus was on David Byrne earnestly singing about a psycho killer and other poppy songs from their 1977 album, titled 1977. And there was Tina Weymouth on bass. She appeared to be a bit shy, but tightly held down the beat with total confidence. As they went on, so it developed that Byrne moved jerkily as he sung his jerky lyrics, but Weymouth swayed to her precise rhythms, one flowing motion from her always dancing legs, through the swivel of her hips, through the movement of her arms, the plucking and picking of the strings and the pulsating thud from her amp. They developed a unique sound which occasionally sounded irresistible. The first instance of this was Once in a Lifetime, which is strange and fascinating but somehow draws you into its visions of a world you might find yourself in. And once it has you paying attention to the strange narrative over the puzzling chords, you are trapped singing the infectious chorus. And on top of that there was the video where David Byrne takes jerkiness to the extreme. Choreography was important to their arty alternative rock, and if you watch the Stop Making Sense film or clips of it on YouTube, you will see how rehearsed the movements are. My favourite moment in Stop Making Sense is when David Byrne leaves the stage, so Tina Weymouth can lead the band doing the Tom Tom Club song, The Genius of Love. I am not sure I would want to listen to any one of the Talking Heads albums, but listening to this greatest hits I fell in love with the later singles, which rely less on that sharp-edged funk sound. With a more rock beat you get And She Was and Wild Wild Life, and a military marching beat to lead us down the road to nowhere. There is also a song called Nothing But Flowers, which has an Afro Highlife type beat, and I can't remember if I already knew it, but I definitely like it now. Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime, the best of Talking Heads.